Damn, this shit taking a minute. What's up, man?
Here's how to upload YouTube Shorts from your PC. Let's go. First, head to youtube.com and click on the plus icon in the top right corner. Then drag and drop your video file to begin the upload. Just remember, your video should have a vertical aspect ratio, either square or up to 9:16, and be under 3 minutes for YouTube to automatically detect it as a short. Next, add a title and description. If you want to customize the thumbnail, you can do that later on mobile. Finally, configure your visibility settings and you're all set. To view all your uploaded shorts, go to YouTube Studio, click on the Content tab on the left, and then select Shorts. Here's how to upload YouTube Shorts from your PC. Let's go. First, head to youtube.com and click on the plus icon in the...
All right. Sorry.
Hey guys, HDV here, welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over. Some more Nintendo Switch 2 patents have dropped. We also have some more rumored games coming to the next console, and then also a Pokemon Presents rumored to take a look at as well. A lot of things to break down today.
Look. Who is Milo in the Apollo show? I was trying to figure this out yesterday. Who are you? And what do you play on the Switch? Bro, what are you doing?
So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try to 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So starting things off, let's take a look at these new paintings for the Nintendo Switch 2. We have just gone over a ton of them, but even more have dropped now. We have Game Rant here tweeting out saying a new painting suggests that Nintendo is working on a Switch 2 Joy-Con accessory that's notably different from its Switch counterpart. So again, it's not confirmed, but paintings are a very good sort of, I guess, bit of evidence to show what they are sort of potentially working on, or what they are actually working on. But either way, new Nintendo painting shows Switch 2 Joy-Con charger and strap. So Nintendo may be working on a new iteration of Joy-Con straps for the Nintendo Switch 2. So according to some recently surfaced painting documentation reviewed by Game Rant, the purported Switch 2 accessory could hit the market as early as 2025. So the Nintendo Switch 2 was officially announced on January the 16th, with Nintendo confirming plans to release its next console sometime in 2025. Since the company has scheduled multiple hands-on preview events for fans throughout spring, the Switch 2 is unlikely to be available for purchase before early June 2025, when the last of these events is set to take place. In the meantime, Nintendo has recently secured a patent describing what appears to be a new Nintendo Switch 2 accessory. So the accompanying documentation reviewed by Game Rant shows a pair of Joy-Con attachments with wrist straps. So in terms of the end-user experience, the gadgets look similar to the official Joy-Con straps for the original Nintendo Switch, as both the existing product and this recently emerged concept are equipped with SL and SR buttons, helping transform every individual Joy-Con into a standalone gamepad. The big difference between the two is that the new painting envisions a gadget that attaches to the controllers magnetically rather than relying on a mechanical slider mechanism. So Nintendo's new Joy-Con attachment painting, so you can see on the images here, this, I believe, is the charging sort of dock, and then we have this image here, we have this one, and then this one, and then this one. So it's showing that you're obviously still able to play it, I guess, with one Joy-Con, so two people can play with a Joy-Con each. Says Nintendo possibly working on horizontal charging for the Switch 2 Joy-Con, so obviously this thing here. So while the wrist strap attachments are the focus of the painting, its accompanying documentation also includes several illustrations of what appears to be a charging stand. Unlike the official Joy-Con charging station for the original Nintendo Switch, this device seems to be designed to lie flat on a surface instead of standing vertically. Since the painting doesn't explicitly mention the charger, it's possible that these drawings are merely illustrative rather than being an early look at a commercial product. Even so, it's a given that Nintendo will have to design a new charging stand for the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons because its next console's controllers will use a different connection mechanism than their immediate predecessors. So the first ever Switch 2 focused Nintendo Direct is scheduled for April the 2nd, while the upcoming event is bound to yield new information about the much anticipated device. It is dubious whether Nintendo will spend much time talking about the console's accessories on that occasion, especially since it is yet to answer some much more pressing questions concerning the Switch 2 feature set and launch game lineup. It's hence possible that the company will save accessory reveals for a later date. However, the Nintendo Switch 2 is still likely to hit the market along with a variety of first-party accessories based on Nintendo's track record. So yeah, I mean, the Direct in April, very likely to just be going over like games. I mean, that's basically what people want to see right now. And we'll get the release date and stuff. We might get more features, like what that C button is for. But it's mainly going to be the software that they are going to be revealing. So obviously, new open world 3D Mario, potentially Animal Crossing. There might be like enhanced versions for like DA, etc. There could be, I don't know, Pikmin, Samus, F-Zero, Fox, anything like that, Kirby, Donkey Kong. We really don't know, but you'd like to think the lineup is going to be very, very strong. We already know we're going to get the Mario part as well, so that's probably going to get a full trailer. So yeah, very exciting times. Obviously, the April Direct cannot come quick enough. We've got Pokemon Day to look forward to regardless, so It's not like we've got nothing until then. Anyway, that's all of that. We also have another update about Final Fantasy coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. More fuel to the fire about this kind of game coming to the Switch, this time from Nate the Hate. So we've got Go Nintendo Twitch here tweeting out saying, rumor Final Fantasy VII Remake/Rebirth a priority for the Switch 2. And then Final Fantasy 16 and not planned. So we've heard rumblings and stuff about Final Fantasy VII Remake/Rebirth coming to the Nintendo Switch. And now we've just got basically another credible source saying that it is actually going to happen. So will fantasy become reality? So following the reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2, rumors have been flooding in about the third-party support the system will see. There's all kinds of wild discussion going on out there, and some of it is centered on the Final Fantasy franchise hopping over to the platform. And then today brings us more supposed inside info on that possibility. So Nate the Hate, as we all know, very credible insider, the exact game line for the Nintendo Switch 2. An insider who has shared all sorts of leaks and inside information that turned out to be true, has chimed in on the Switch 2 and potential Final Fantasy releases. You might recall that recently there were rumblings of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth finding their way to the Switch 2, and Nate the Hate is doubling down on those claims. So basically, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, it's most likely going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, there was rumors about it before, but now that Nate the Hate's kind of jumped on it, and he's like, yeah, this is actually going to happen, you're more inclined to believe it. According to Nate, Remake/Rebirth are a priority for Square Enix to bring over to the Nintendo Switch 2. As for other Final Fantasy projects, it seems like that support might have to wait. In particular, Nate claims that 16, the newest installment in the Final Fantasy franchise, is not currently planned for the Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, that's apparently not planned, but Remake, Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII, very likely to be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Probably this year as well. It's probably going to get shown during the Direct. I mean, a lot of these big games are going to be like Elden Ring, is probably going to be shown. Trying to think what else, obviously Final Fantasy. There's been a lot of other big games as well that have, you know, like Master Chief Collection, Gears of War as well, stuff like that. Anyway, that's all the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff I wanted to go over. Moving on, we have a two-parter to this Pokemon Presents rumor, Pokemon Day 2025. Again, as we get closer and closer to Pokemon Day, there's going to be so many Pokemon Day rumors because that's when we're going to be seeing the next bit of Pokemon news. So we've kind of gone past the point now where they're just going to drop a random trailer. Like I say, a lot of people thought it was going to be in January because of Ridley Cooper, who's still being quiet about everything at the time of recording this video. We're like quite a few days into February now, we're like halfway through. So yeah, interesting that he's still not said anything, but we're only, you know, days away from Pokemon Day. So either way, take it with a massive grain of salt. Probably fake, but let's see what this rumor has in store. So it says Pokemon Presents 2025 details. This is part 1 of 2. It says presentation starts off with Ishihara speaking on how the 30th anniversary of Pokemon is coming up next year, and says they have big plans they have to announce in this upcoming year. So yeah, it'll be interesting if they reference the 30th anniversary, because it's obviously such a big thing, and you know, next year's Pokemon Presents is going to be absolutely ridiculous. But there's still stuff coming out this year. You know, we've still got Legends EA coming out this year. TCG Pocket's doing really well. We might be getting a remake of Gen 5, whatever. Some people think we are, some people think we're not. We might even get a teaser of Gen 10 in this Pokemon Day Presents for 2026. So likely, but it is still something that technically is on the cards. But yeah, for them to reference the 30th anniversary, I mean, they might do. I feel like it's not going to mean much if they reference it, because they're not going to drop anything for it, most likely. I mean, they could reveal Gen 10 and stuff, but it's just so unlikely. It says Pokemon Go announces a second collaboration event between the Pokemon Horizons anime, featuring the return of Captain Pikachu into Pokemon Go and a special Florigato that has a hat based of Lyco. I mean, we know there's going to be anime stuff in the Pokemon Day Presents because it was sort of data mined and leaked. So yeah, they might drop some more stuff for Pokemon Go. I think more likely that it's just going to be dropping in further. I think the thing that was data mined was that it was coming to Netflix in most places or something like that. And then it goes on to say, Pokemon TCG Pocket has a video going over the milestones reached by players worldwide since the game launch. They then showcase a brand new booster pack, A2A Cosmic Starburst, featuring Arceus on the cover. Again, I think the most likely candidates are probably Arceus or Giratina for this next installment. The cards shown off include Arceus EX, Garchomp EX, I don't think we should get a guard on the EX card. It's just way too broken. Simply applying 50 damage to it is just absolutely ridiculous. Barry, Fiona, and Shaman, Skyform with the set releasing. Wait, April the 3rd? Oh, well, that's definitely not true. That's definitely not true. We know it's coming out on the 28th of February, so yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure this is fake, unless they've just got the date wrong. But it's literally been data mined that we're getting a set on the 28th of February, and we're getting a set on the like the 30th of April or something like that. So the end of April, which is the next main set, and then yeah, the next mini set is. It's literally the day after Pokemon Day. It says Pokemon Sleep showcases cinematic trailer features the legendary Pokemon Latios and Latias racing each other, cutting to a woman waking up to see a Latios sleeping in her room, announcing that Latios and Latias are the next legendary Pokemon to be added to the game. After that, they go into a showcase of a brand new research area called Desolate Dunes, featuring ground-type Pokemon Trapinch, Maractus, and Silicobra. Then says Pokemon Masters EX opens with an animated trailer of Nimona, Penny, and Arven all battling together against Juliana, Florian, and Gita. Nimona, Penny, and Arven all have Neo Champion outfits, with Nimona having Iron Valiant, Penny having a Shiny Eevee, and Arven having a Cyclizar. So that's Pokemon Masters. Pokemon Cafe Mix announces an event featuring Eevee's evolutions for the year of Eevee. All of Eevee's evolutions will have their shiny variants available. This part of the presentation ends with the announcement of Terrapagos normal form being added to the game in a future event. Then says Pokemon Unite celebrates the release of Suicune into the game for Pokemon Day, along with Arcaladon coming in March and Vaporeon coming soon. I mean, if you're gonna do the research to show that like Suicune's coming on Pokemon Day, why can't you do the research to see when the next Pokemon TCG Pocket event's coming out, or the next set's coming out? I just like, it's just really more like. I don't know, like, I'm completely sure this is fake, unless they've just got the day wrong by accident or something, but like, if you know that Suicune's coming to the game, surely you do the research into Pocket. Anyway, that says there's a short section of events coming to Scarlet and Violet, so I have no idea what those are going to be. And then we have part 2 as well of this, so Pokemon presents 2025 Legends ZA, and it says Pokemon Legends ZA details. I think it's part 2 anyway. Actually, yeah, so this dropped on the 9th of Feb, and it says part 1 and 2 at the bottom, and then it says part 2 and 2 at the bottom. So I assume it's the second part, but anyway, it says Pokemon Legends ZA details. So the Pokemon Legends ZA trailer starts out showing a wide open field with a couple of tents set up, then showing a time lapse of Lumio City being built, but it's an earlier version of Lumio City, looking more like a town than a city. It transitions into gameplay of you being recruited by a character looking really similar to Trevor to help with Project Flare, the urban redevelopment plan to transform Lumio City into what we know in X and Y. Okay, so that would mean that this game is set in the past. Which again, I think is just as likely to set in the future as it is in the past. We really don't know. I mean, as soon as we see that trailer, when you look at the buildings and what the people are wearing and stuff, you're going to be able to dictate when it's going to be set, most likely. But it could be a game that takes place in both time periods, you know, because there are only so many places to be able to catch Pokemon if this is just stuck into the city, or just set into the city. Then maybe different time periods will help different Pokemon appear. Like I said before, you know, maybe in the past you'll see an Arcanine in one spot, and then you go into the future and it'll be a Rapidash or something. They're the sort of things that would allow more Pokemon incorporated into the game while still only being set into the city. It says showing open world gameplay very similar to Legends Arceus. We see the player traveling throughout different areas. There's a flower garden with Swirlix and Flabebe, and an open grassy meadow with Bunnelby and a chest bin in the background. A beachside looking area with Ninkay and a Froakie, and we see an angry male Pyro chasing the player in a Badlands area passing by a Fennekin. So it transitions to a brand new character that doesn't look similar to a character that we've seen before, saying that the player won't get far without a Pokemon, showcasing the stars Pokemon for the game being Chikorita, Scorbunny, and Piplup. So Chikorita, Scorbunny, and Piplup, I mean, I'm all for Chikorita. A lot of people don't like the Chikorita line. I'm a massive fan of the Chikorita line. I think if we get a regional form of the game that's Grass Fairy, that gets access to moves like Moonblast and stuff like that, I think it's going to be actually a decent mod. And it's finally going to get, you know, some pride in it, because a lot of people dislike this Grass type Pokemon, which is a shame. It says the trailer ends with an in-game cutscene showing a lot of Zygarde cells and cores in different areas in Lumio City, and it cuts to wild Pokemon Mega Evolving without any trainers or any Mega Stones. In the cutscene, we see Gyarados, Houndoom, and Go-Go Mega Evolve notably, so obviously Go-Go being a new Mega Evolution. But like I say, I'm calling fake on this straight off the bat because they've completely got the date wrong for the Pokemon TCG Pocket Set, and 80-way window is coming out on the 28th of February, or the 27th. It's going to be one of those days. It is not going to be coming out April the 3rd. I mean, even the next set is coming out April 3rd. That's coming out in April. So this person clearly has done the research. Makes it look a little bit silly, but yeah, I'm definitely calling fake on that. But yeah, let me get your thoughts on it. Also the Switch 2 stuff as well. What are your thoughts on the new paintings and the Final Fantasy stuff? Most likely coming to the Switch 2 as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500. It does really help. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.
The Nintendo Switch is going out with one of the biggest bangs that you can ever see when it comes to Nintendo overall. This is kind of uncharted territory for them, and we've got some massive news to go over, because closer and closer, that legendary goal of 160 million is within somewhat reach for the Nintendo Switch, and it's big news that they could potentially have the best-selling system of all time with the latest updated numbers for the Nintendo Switch 1, but there's still...
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Boss, and this is a frame-by-frame breakdown of every detail you missed in the official trailer for Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four First Steps. From all the design choices in this alternate universe 1960s New York to the incredible attention to detail in Galactus, The Thing, Herbie, and just a lot of the crazy, creepy clues that I found in this trailer. I just gotta share it all with you as we look ahead to this launch in July. And I am wearing our Fantastic Four inspired Fired Up shirt, part of a new amazing collection of shirts and other products available exclusively at our merch store, nerdriot.shop. The best way to support us here at New Rockstars. Okay, let's dive into this trailer.
Welcome to the Baxter Building. We make points to family dinner every week. Sunday to 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
The trailer opens with elevator doors opening up to the penthouse level of the Baxter Building, headquarters of the Fantastic Four. In the background of the skyline, we see this alternate universe Manhattan, including the Chrysler Building and a series of new retro-futurist towers and spires. Designs that director Matt Shackman said were inspired by artists like Sid Mead. This movie is set in an alternate universe separate from the primary 616 Marvel Cinematic Universe, in which the Fantastic Four are already celebrity astronauts and superheroes in New York in the year 1963, and we get that year in particular from a specific issue of Life magazine that appeared in the first official character artwork released 1 year ago, which was a real issue of Life with President Lyndon B. Johnson on the cover from December 1963. Marvel Studios is setting this film in an alternate universe for a few reasons. One, to give themselves a clean slate of a Marvel history unaffected by any of the 20th century events they gave us the 616 saga. Two, in order to reimagine a true Marvel universe that more accurately reflects the Silver Age Marvel heyday from the 1960s, in which Stan Lee and Jack Kirby creations like the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, X-Men, Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Black Panther revolutionized not only Marvel's brand, but comic books as a medium and an industry. And three, to establish a lived-in Marvel Elseworld as we tread forth into this multiverse saga and meet other multiversal heroes ahead of the crossover events like Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Really, they're just trying to build up a world that they can destroy without affecting the rest of the their canonical history. Yes, as bright and beautiful as this version of Earth is, there's a good chance it is doomed for an apocalyptic event, and this Fantastic Four might have to leave it behind through a rift in the multiverse. This shot of the elevator doors opening might recall shots of elevator doors opening and how sweet of Avengers Tower, which Marvel Studios Thunderbolts will have in May this year. And I think opening the trailer with this angle is meant to kind of pose the question, what if instead of Tony Stark's Avengers Tower, the Marvel home base was Reed Richards' Baxter Building? Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal, and Sue Storm, Vanessa Kirby give a press tour of their penthouse, part of a somewhat awkward publicity stunt. As we'll see in this trailer, the cost of fame is a core theme of the Fantastic Four, as they were one of the first Marvel heroes to present themselves to the public unmasked. Reed Richards chose to do this in support of his best friend, Ben Grimm, who, unlike the other three, was unable to hide his superpowered nature. After Ben's childhood of anti-Semitic bullying on Yancey Street, Reed had all four of them go public so that Ben now would not feel so isolated, which is a major sacrifice because it means constant media appearances and inviting the press and public into their private lives and putting themselves and their home in the crosshairs. The title First Steps has a number of possible meanings. Matt Jackman told our colleague Brandon Davis at San Diego Comic-Con last summer that it was inspired by the NASA Apollo missions, but also had some other mystery reasons he didn't want to say yet.
Tell me what that title kind of we should take away from that.
Well, I mean, there's definitely a few meanings to it that I can't really talk about, but there's also the general meaning, which is like space race, 60s, Neil Armstrong, you know.
That other reason, I believe, is the mysterious it gets personal verbiage in the official synopsis that Marvel Studios released for this film. And maybe it's because my 14-month-old son is reaching this stage, but I think there's a good chance it refers to the first steps of a baby child. Like, we don't see him in this trailer, but Reed and Sue's son in the comics is Franklin Richards, and he is rumored to appear in this film, possibly also their daughter Valeria Richards. And both kids are pretty important to the future of Marvel lore. Franklin Richards is an Omega-level mutant and a reality warper. Some theories have speculated that baby Franklin could be why Galactus is targeting Earth. Actually, there could be an important clue here, because look at Vanessa Kirby's walking behind Reed right as he says Sunday at 7.
Every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what.
Yeah, there is kind of an unforced, awkward wobble as she leans her shoulders back, as if she really might be carrying some extra weight that we just don't see in the shot. Could this trailer shot have been manipulated with VFX to hide a baby bump? In fact, inviting the press into their homes as awkward as it is could be Reed's way of reassuring the public that despite being celebrity superheroes who face constant danger, they are still capable of maintaining a stable home environment for a baby.
Points to family dinner.
Damn.
Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Yeah, he says we're all here, even the little bun in the oven, perhaps. Also, some have pointed to this shot later in the trailer that looks like Sue's baggy shirt could be covering a bump, but when it comes to this kind of thing, I'd rather not know. It's just based on like an awkward stepping by the actor than like a Daily Mirror front page. Like, oi, is that by the end of it? Matt Jackman, who directed WandaVision for Marvel Studios and earned praise for his capturing of authentic 1960s aesthetics and tones, and we should note a pregnancy subplot. He has said that this movie will not be an origin story for the Fantastic Four, but the story of the 4 test pilots going up into space and then getting blasted by cosmic rays and then returning to Earth with the powers of elasticity, invisibility and shield projection, fire and flight, and rocky invulnerability and strength. All of that is pretty well known from the comics and animation and the films from the Fox era, 2005's Fantastic Four and 2007's Rise of the Silver Surfer, both directed by Tim Story, and 2015's reboot directed by Josh Trank, all 3 of which we have broken down on this channel. Matt Jackman said to Entertainment Weekly after revealing the initial concept previews footage at San Diego Comic-Con.
One of the things we decided early on was not to do an origin story and make a new story starting basically at the end of the first act. And we thought, well, let's start this thing off on a completely new foot. And so we are beginning after that.
And before we move on, the Marvel Studios title card on blue renders the letters of MARVL on these like fold-out diagonal panels, which is inspired by Hollywood's Cinerama Dome, which actually opened in that same year of 1963. Now, this might only matter to LA area cinephiles, but the Cinerama Dome had been in the past part of ArcLight Cinemas and sadly never reopened after the pandemic shutdown. But there have been some reports of a possible reopening in mid-2025. And God, I hope Disney finds a way to make this happen for the Fantastic Four First Steps premiere this summer. All right, moving on.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? some garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
The trailer now changes its aspect ratio from 4:3, 16mm film style used in the type of documentaries.
I thought I told you to keep your distance.
Why should we though? There's no rule or regulation that says it's required. None of our teachers mentioned it either. Excalibur is more than a weapon to me. It's my pride, so why should I have to hide it?
As fire soldiers, we all have our duty. We must fight the Infernals in order to put them to rest. All Infernals were once human. We can say we're putting them to rest, but in truth, we killed them.
What? Take it up.
Among the ranks of the fire soldiers, there are some who see themselves as crusaders and relish every moment of combat with the Infernals. The thing is, that means ignoring the torment of the body. The Infernal we put to rest in battle is probably someone's dad or wife. Never let the next of kin see your weapons. If you can't follow that rule, I don't want you in my company.
Yes, sir. He's right. If I'm not there for those left behind, then I'm no one's hero. Flames transformed. Why? Could it have been the Infernal inside?
Those flames are sneering at us. Infernals have no sense of self. It's hard to believe one of them could do this. Make an entry now.
Right.
Infernal located.
He's just sitting there.
Why do these things have to happen?
Captain, please let me be the one to put him to rest.
Wait, think about this. He is an Infernal, but he hasn't attacked anyone.
Don't be a dumbass. The man's burning alive. It's hard to imagine the kind of pain he's going through. We need to put him out of his misery.
Time 1706. Put the Infernal to rest, Arthur.
I will not allow you to suffer any more pain than you already have. Sister, a prayer, please.
Right. The flame is the soul's breath. The black smoke is the soul's release. Ashes that were to
Hello?
the heart. May thy soul
I just started
return.
tonight. Alright.
To the great flame of fire.
Huh? Alright.
You know, Digimon Survive just didn't really click with me. I think maybe because it was kind of more that visual novel style. This looks more like Cyber Sleuth, I think. So it looks like it would be more of just an RPG, like a JRPG style, turn-based, I guess. Is Digimon still popping like that?
To me, it is.
I feel like it's still middling. Like, I don't think it's lost interest.
I think what kind of took me back was this looks kind of like a high budget game, or not super high, but obviously, you know, there's some effort being put into this, and I was kind of like, wow. Imagine what the Pokemon company.
Yeah, it looks a little more put together.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I think so. I
Like
still
they still got like shows and movies and shit like that.
Is the show? I remember the show ran forever. I was surprised how long it ran. I don't know.
They had a new anime a couple years ago. I'm not sure if they're continuing on with the series, but it could be a launching point for them. I don't know. I love Digimon so much, and I'm excited for this. Do I have a great time with all Digimon games? No, but I'm still gonna play it. Like Digimon's forever.
It was definitely like really popular back in the day. Although we had games. I remember when the first like the PS1 Digimon. I wouldn't mind seeing that get added to like the PlayStation Network Premium thing or something, but I don't remember that being a very good game.
Yeah,
It got better I think later on.
Games aren't the franchise strong suit, but I don't care. I'll play every single one of them.
No, I thought Cyber Sleuth was better. Yeah, Cyber Sleuth was definitely better though. But then Digimon Spy for me felt like a step backwards. But that's just kind of me with the visual novel stuff, I think.
I know Jake Connor.
Lost Soulside was next. This game has been in development for so long. I think it started out with one person making it. And finally, it looks like it's ready to come out. Now, this is definitely like a Devil May Cry style game. Like that's clearly what their inspiration was for this. Yeah, see, Sean's about to say something immediately. All right, Sean.
It's the new thing. Do you notice how many games are like the gameplay is the exact same? It's just swap out the characters, swap out the environment. Like it seems like this is becoming a trend. Which I mean, I'm not saying it's not action. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's definitely a lot more prevalent than it was. I would say like 6 years, 5-6 years ago. It seems like every company is doing a game like this, and obviously some of them are coming from China. And you know, it looks cool, but it's like there's another game where it's like the same thing. Later on, and I was just like, another one of these.
Well, there are a lot of like third-party companies you can buy assets for games like this. Then you can get like whole packages and stuff, and as well the engines that they're built on have a lot of built-in physics effects and things you can easily pull on without much effort, which is why we see. If you watch this, you're seeing all the like leaves and all the light balls and everything. It just looks like Warframe at this point because it's easier for games to achieve that visual aesthetic.
And I'm not saying it's bad, like at all. I'm just saying it seems like there's a large influx of them all of a sudden.
Well, think of it this way: something like this is easy enough for probably a small group to make, so that the tech where it's at now for how you can make a game should be easier for just anyone to achieve something visually this strong with a small group. Whereas before it was like RPG Maker was the thing like one person could do to make a cool little two-dimensional. This is going to be more the standard that you have access to as like a small development group.
Well, this was part of their China Hero project, and I feel like this was one of the first ones I remember really being announced as part of that initiative. And it's been 2015, 2016, so it's been a long time. And I mean, you get that kind of backing. Obviously, more investors have come in since it's been going on for so long, and you've staffed up. So I think this is going to be a fun game to check out. But I get what you're saying, Sean. We're seeing more and more of these over-the-top action, Devil May Cry inspired kind of games. But I will say this. For the longest time, we've been getting Souls games.
Yeah.
Like constantly. So
Souls, roguelike, and this is like the new hot shit.
So after going through like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, going through that, I'm like, I wouldn't mind seeing more of this as opposed to every game being like, hey, we're doing a lot of Soul stuff in this. It's like, I don't know if I always need that. Like, it's
okay. You also have Ninja Gaiden coming out this year as well.
Yes. Yep. Like I was after going through 2 Black, now I'm like, oh yeah, really ready for it now. It's weird because there's still action games, but you know the other one's more punishing and has other elements to it, whereas the standard action game is just much more arcadey. Maybe it's less stats and stuff that are involved too that help. I don't know. What feels way different. So I don't mind playing these. But you're right. Eventually they do start looking the same, and you just get too many of them, and you're like, man, where do those souls need to go? Let's see. Next up we had. Okay, well the demo for pirate or Yakuza Like a Dragon, pirate in Hawaii. Yakuza in Hawaii. That title keeps throwing me off. I don't know if that's just me. Anyway, the demo's out. Should be out now. Yeah, it's available now. Sure. I have not played it.
How short is it? I haven't played it yet, but
I just seen people talking about that as a match short.
Okay, duly noted. I'm a Majima fan. Like, I love the Like a Dragon series. I think now they're moving to that. But I really like the franchise. I'm really excited how they're going to lean into Majima and they're going to give a whole unique story. I don't want to give spoilers of what I've heard from the game, but it seems really cool. I like the pirate thing. I'm probably going to play the demo today. So yeah, we'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out when it drops next week. Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. And then Dave Diver. There's Dave Diver also. Oh, Dave Diver out there. Alright. Next we have Splitgate 2, which
we're not playing this. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. We're not playing.
I'm gonna play it. I'll play there's like an alpha. Okay. Then we have WWE 2K25.
Steaming pile of shit.
I
mean, I'm gonna play it so I can dominate with Hogan online. But holy shit, Island. They need to burn this island to the ground. This is the worst thing I've ever seen implemented into a wrestling game. I would rather play WCW Backstage Assault, a wrestling game that does not feature a wrestling ring, than play this fucking nonsense microtransaction laden bullshit. Oh wow, you could buy a swoosh fucking Nike t-shirt. You go to Goodwill and buy a swoosh Nike t-shirt for $4 off the rack. And at least, you know, you'll be able to wear it in real life, not in fucking video games. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Okay. So, side note. So I was live reacting State of Play with this podcast, like Discord, and all of us were like, wow, a wrestling game, Sean's gonna love this. It's gonna be the whole thing. That's true.
No,
we all were like so happy for you, and I'm like sitting here being like, what's your opinion? You're like looking at the camera and you're like, this is shit. I hate it. Burn it to the ground.
It's the island portion of it that I don't like.
I know, it's just funny. I was so excited.
I just wait.
Sean, this is similar to the NBA 2K stuff.
Another absolute piece of shit, nonsense, microtransaction. Take your parents' credit card and run it up. Sort of.
What am I about to get into here with this island business then, since you're aware of the NBA stuff?
You buy like fucking nonsense and clothes to accessorize your person with real money, virtual currency that you have to spend real money on. I'm sure there will be some sort of created wrestler that you take through the island as well, and then play online with it as well. And then, you know, I'm sure stats. Yeah, you'll gain some stats from doing a match, but hey, you spend $30 and you could get a boost in your player stats. Like, it's just... No, OJ isn't the NBA expert. I am the NBA expert. OJ doesn't watch basketball, I don't think.
Alright, let's... So WWE 2K25, I'll be picking it up. Sean probably will at some point.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'm not gonna get it day one. I'll get it. I'll probably, yeah. I'm not gonna get the early edition like I did last year, but I'll pick it up.
Okay. Any Borderlands fans? Borderlands 4 coming out.
Canceled. I thought Randy was in the. I thought he was in the shit house, wasn't he? And then he's fucking here working with PlayStation.
Hey,